Think fast. An angry, hungry mob of urban warfare gangsters is pounding on your door. There are 8 basic responses to this situation. 7 out of 8 of them get you and your family killed. Only 1 ensures you and your family live happily ever after. Do you know what that response is? If you can't answer that question, you have a responsibility to yourself to listen carefully to every word of this presentation and take notes. And shut down every other application on your computer but this one, to avoid a moment's distraction. Because the free information I share in the next 6 minutes is literally life and death information, with no exaggeration. I'm Jason Richards, now recognized as one of the world's foremost and well-respected survivalists. You're watching a video I wished I never had to make. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I'm an optimist by nature. I really wish I could come on here and tell you everything's fine in this country. I wish I could tell you to go back to sleep and enjoy another episode of Family Guy. But recent discoveries have told me, and soon will tell you, that kind of naivety isn't just misguided, it's dangerous. Think of it like this. When your friend is sleeping on a track and there's a train barreling down on him at 80 miles an hour, I feel I must do everything in my power to wake you up, which is exactly what I'm going to do today. And even if you think you've already awoken, prepare to learn that this rabbit hole goes a lot further than you think it does. Now, the information I'm about to share is extremely time-sensitive, and information that unfortunately you cannot find anywhere else. Even on our beloved Patriot sites. There are many people who desperately need this information and are trying to watch this video right now. But bandwidth is limited, which means we will need to clear this site of people who don't belong. So let me speak directly to those people now. If you are a naysayer, a doubter, government shills, agents, Obama head, ditto head, or any other 2012 version of the useful idiot, I'm going to ask you to leave now. If you think that this country is on firm footing and can't be convinced otherwise, I'm going to ask you to step off this page to allow others who need this life-changing info to get it. If you think the notion of a currency collapse or economic disaster is no more than a conspiracy theory, if you think you are already prepared for any major disaster that may come, leave now and enjoy your summer at Camp FEMA. If you fall into any of those categories, I'm going to recommend you enjoy your quasi-hypnotized, mind-controlled, fluoridated, pharmaceutically induced state of artificial bliss. Good luck out there. You will need it. And for those of you who think you are prepared for the coming crisis, unfortunately, through no fault of your own, you may be in the worst position of all. Because the worst person you want to be around in a crisis is the one who thinks he's prepared but actually isn't. This may be harsh to hear. The truth is not for the squeamish. It never was. But if you've got a brain in your head and a heart in your chest, you know something's wrong in this country. That it's been this way for a while. And that the other shoe is about to drop. And not in years from now either, but in a matter of months, if not weeks. So I can spend all day hoping and praying for things to be different, but none of that will save anyone. From the fact that every day, with inch closer and closer to the day, the U.S. government will become mathematically unable to repay its debts. Economists have warned us about this for years, and it's finally here, the point of no return for our financial system, at which point there will be no choice but for nation-states like China to abandon the dollar under the pressure of investors. The U.S. can do nothing to prevent this. And it's not a matter of if it will happen, it's a matter of when. And when it does,